Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Dr. Irfan, Faculty of Commerce. Today I am going to discuss about the theories of personality. Now, Cathol, the big five concept of a theory of personality. Okay, what are those? Openness, openness, conciseness, extraversion, agreeable, and neuroticism. Okay, these are the five theories of the respective cattle according to the cattle. Now come to the brief introduction about the big five. Okay, the first one is emotional. First one is emotional stability. Emotional means here some employees, some persons, they are very angry, they are very, maybe something has happened, they are having a emotional, they are crying, that is called a calm. Okay, maybe in the secure or insecure. Okay, somebody's are not think about the what tomorrow, they are thinking about today's itself only, what I am going to do. That is called a emotional stability, security. Okay, some employees required security about the job. Okay, on that time they are thinking about that. Okay, which job is securities for me? On that time they are moving for that respective job. That is called the emotional stability. Next one is second one is extraversion. Extraversion means here maybe sociable or retiring and fun loving. It means here somebody's are very social, some employees are very social. Okay, some employees are very deserved. Okay, on that time extraversion is very carried out about the social level or maybe in the particular retiring. Okay, when you are retired, on that time they are very social about the respective work. After that, openness. Openness means here imaginative, maybe in the practical or maybe in the independent. Always they are thinking about I am independent. I will not take a help of anybody's. Okay, I will do my own work. That is called a openness. Next one is agreeableness. Agreeableness means here soft hearted. Okay, they are always they are thinking about that I should help to others. That is called a soft hearted. They will not think about the remaining persons what they are doing. Okay, if they are they are ready to provide help to others, they are moving. That is called a soft hearted. Okay, they are not talking in the hard words in front of the audience, in front of the superiors. That is called a soft hearted and ruthless. After that, trusting and suspicious. Okay, that person is always trusting on that respective person. For example, if you are thinking that that person is good, you are thinking that that person is good at that time they are doing all those things. Okay, what they are required. If they required money, they are providing. They required some help, they are providing. That is called the trustness. Very important. Next one is conciseness. Okay, it is a organized or disorganized as well as careful, careless. Okay, sometimes employees are very careful, they are taking precautions. Okay, what should I do? Some employees are not taking up precautions. Okay, they are careless about the respective activity. Next, see the second theory of a personality. There is a psychoanalytical perspective of personality. That is called a Sigmund Freud theory. Okay, what is the Sigmund theory? Okay, first one is unconscious. Unconscious is carried. Preconscious and conscious. Okay, see here they are given on diagram. Okay, what do you mean by conscious, preconscious and unconscious? Okay, here conscious means here they are having aware about the what is happen in future. Okay, that is called they are taking a precautions, they are in the stable. Pre-conscious means here super ego and ego. Okay, it means here some employees are having a ego, some persons are having a ego. They will not think about that. They are thinking about I am having a knowledge, I will do. That is called a egoness is there. After that, unconscious, it means here id. Okay, id will discuss in the next video, next slide. See model of personality, elements of personality of Freud view. First one is the id. First one is the id, the ego, and the super ego. Okay, see Freud topographic model of personality. Okay, what do you mean by id? Okay, what do you mean by id? Id means here primary component of personality. Okay, next one is pleasure principle. Okay, after that, strive for immediate satisfaction of all desired needs, wants. They require, if need, the requirement, needs, wants and demands, you should fulfill. For example, if an infant feels hungry, he will cry till his want is satisfied. Okay, some employees, okay, they are hungry. On that time, when they are not fulfilling that respect to hungriness, on that time they are crying. That is called a, maybe he will cry till his want is satisfied. After that, id fails result in tension and anxiety. Okay, always id is failure for the respect to tension. Next one is ego. What do you mean by ego? Ego means here responsible for dealing with reality. Yes, egoness is responsibility for dealing with reality. They are dealing with the respect to realities. After that, reality principle weights the cost of doing or abandoning of this something. That is called the particular ego. Next one is discharge tensions by finding the object in the real world created by id. Okay, these are the components of the ego. Next, superego. Yes, holds of our internalized moral standards that we acquire from parents and society. It is called some egoness comes from the when you are having your own. When the parents is egoness, that automatically the sons and daughters, children are also having a egoness. Okay, has two parts. The ego ideal, it means here good behavior. Yes, some ego may be in having a good behavior. They will talk with properly. Okay, they will communicate with the properly. Okay, they will help with the properly in the respective person. That is called a good behaviors. Next one is the conscience. It is called a bad behavior. Okay, if something, if he is got a job in a particular reputed company, on that time is having a egoness, bad ego. Okay, I am an employee of that respective company, I will not talk with anybody. Okay, they will talk with me. That is called a bad behavior. See here, now Freud theory of the personality. Here, I want it now. Okay, I want it now. That is called a id. Okay, that is called a id. I need to do a bit of planning to get it. That is called a ego. Okay, I should plan, okay, to do something. Next, superego means here you can't have it. It's not right. Okay, you can't write. Okay, it is not a right for you. Next, defense mechanism. Okay, a defense mechanism is a technique developed by the ego to protect against anxiety. Defense mechanisms are thought to safeguard the mind against feelings and thoughts that are too difficult for the concise mind to cope with. Okay, it is called a defense mechanism. Okay, in defense mechanism we are having a repression, the removal of threatening thoughts from awareness. Next one is projection, the attribution of unacceptable impulses to others. Denial, the refused to recognize a threatening situation or thoughts. Rationalization, giving a reasonable explanation for an event. Regression, the return to a less mature extent, reducing behavior. Reaction formation, the expression of the opposite of disturbing ideas. And displacement, substituting a less threatening object for impulses. And sublimation, the channeling of impulses to social acceptable outcomes. Okay, these are the mechanism. Next one is personality development. According to Freud, advanced theory of personality development that centered on the effect of the sexual pleasure drive on the individual psyche and particular points in the developmental process. He claimed a single body part is particularly sensitivity to sexual erotic stimulation. These Crognes zones are the mouth, the anus, and the genital region. These are the personality development. Okay, another one is Oedipus complex. Okay, it is concentrated about the psychoanalytical. Here, classical theory. It is also appears during the so-called. It is calculation of the social justice, social behavior. Okay, this is the second theory. Okay, if you like this video, please subscribe. Okay, next theory we'll discuss in the next video.